For the past 100 hours, I've been leveling my Heart of the Mountain and getting powder to eventually Armadillo mine. For those who don't know what Armadillo mining is, it's basically getting gemstone veins with the Armadillo pet. And it is absolutely insane for making money, while making up to 90 million coins per hour. And it may seem pretty easy to start Armadillo mine, but trust me, it is torture. Alright, first of all, to start, you're gonna need either Sour Armor or Divine Armor, whichever fits your price range. Secondly, you're gonna need a pickaxe, which is gonna be Pickle Nimbus until you're able to use a Gemstone Gauntlet. Once you have your armor and pickaxe, you're gonna have to grind commissions until Heart of the Mountain 7 to gain access to the full Heart of the Mountain tree. Once you have Heart of the Mountain 7, you're gonna need your tree to look something like this. And the things you're gonna max out is Mole, Efficient Miner, Powder Buff, and Great Explorer. Once you have all those things, it's time to do what everyone loves, powder grind. All of that grinding in that last clip was only 2% of what I needed. If I'm going to continue this, I'm going to need to heavily increase my powder rates and my profits. As you just saw in that clip, I just bought this pickaxe called the Jungle Pickaxe. For those of you who don't know what the Jungle Pickaxe does, it has a perk which gives you a chance to drop sledge when mining in the jungle in the Crystal Hollows. The chance of getting a sledge is about 2 to 3% for only getting one sledge, which may not sound that good, but when you're mining hundreds of thousands of hardstone, it adds up. This method is so good, you can expect upwards of 8 million coins per hour, just from the sledge alone. So I've just finished the second hour of powder grinding, and I made a total of 10.5 million coins this hour. That's insane for just powder grinding with this jungle pick. Now I just have another 17 more hours to go. So I just saw who the next mayor is going to be, and it's going to be 3 perk cult, which means I have 1 day to get as much powder as I physically can before Cole gets elected. So, cue the montage. From all that powder grinding you saw in those 2 clips, I only got 750k each. And that's not even half of my goal of 2 million. So my plan of action for now is just putting perfect jade gemstones in all my slots and my gemstone gauntlet. Now it may not seem that big of a deal, but it's going to cost me shy of 100 million just for the jade alone. And if I have any money left over, I'm going to put that into perfect ampers and sell my slots. Alright, so what I'm going to do is sell all the stuff I got from powder grinding and sell some miscellaneous stuff that I'm willing to sell as well and see how much we got from that. Alright, as you can see from here, I have just about 30 mil worth of sledge. So let me just sell that real quick. Alright, so from that we got just about 30 million coins. And now I have stuff in here that I'm just willing to sell. So let me put all this for auction. And as well, I have all these investments. It's about 20, probably 25 mil investments. It's nothing too special, just some random stuff I picked out. And so let me just sell all that and I'll just see what I have for the total. Alright, as you just saw, I just barely had enough to get all perfect jades. And now I need to change my Heart of the Mountain because I have it on powder grinding perks right now. So let me change that just real quick. Alright, so I just finished maxing out the tree as much as I could with all this stuff. And let's see how much fortune and stuff I get. Oh, I actually forgot to hit a perfect jade on here. Let me sell this real quick. So let's see how much fortune and mining speed I get. 1409 and almost 5000 mining speed. I think that's pretty good. Let's set up a route so we can start making the money. So I see that no one is actually doing this ruby route. So that means I'll just be doing it. Don't have to switch any lobbies. And I'm just gonna wait here until the mining fiesta starts. So let's set this up just real quick. Alright, so now that I just finished setting up my whole entire ruby route, now I'm going to be doing a 1-minute timer to see how much I'll make, and I'll double that to see how much I'll make during the mining fiesta coming up in just about half an hour. Alright, let the timer start in 3, 2, 1, now. Alright, there goes the timer. So now I'll see how much I made. 170k. For a 1-minute timer, I think that's pretty good. So what we're gonna do is take 170,000 times 60 minutes. That's 10 mil an hour. So multiply that by 2, which is gonna be 20 mil an hour during coal, which is pretty good for only 700k powder. And not Armadillo mining at all from just doing rubies. Alright, so I did end up making some upgrades to my stuff. So I got all epic equipment and pit glistening on it for an extra 40 mining fortune. And I did change my tree to Armadillo mine perks, and I just put some extra stuff on. Some miscellaneous like powder buff, mole, all that stuff. Alright, so I'm about 45 minutes in, and as you can see from here, I made 20 mil in these. And in my sacks, I made another about 10 million coins. So I made about 30 mil in just 45 minutes, which is pretty insane rates for just less than a million powder each. 750k, 600k powder. So I'm gonna just keep grinding and let's see what happens. Alright, so the mining fiesta just ended. And so let's just count up our profits real quick. So in these two double chests, I got 66 mil in this one. And I have 8.5 mil in there, or 10 mil in total. And then I have 13 mil in here, which is just about 80 million coins for like 2.5 hours. So it's about 40 million coins an hour, just about, which is pretty good rates. And if I sell that stuff, I'll be at just a little under probably 180, 170 million coins, which is halfway towards 655. So let's just keep grinding. Alright, so it has been a couple weeks since that last clip because I moved across the country. But before the move, there actually was a Diana, and I got some pretty insane stuff, as you can see. I got pretty lucky. So, yeah, our goal towards 655 is pretty much here. I'm just gonna wait for these to rise up in price, and then I'll sell them whenever I think I can get the most money. So, yeah. Alright, so it is the next day, and if you check on my bazaar, I have a few stuff that I sold actually. So let's claim these real quick. So now I'm at 540 million coins. And so if you look at AH for 655s, they're 360 mil. I'm actually gonna buy, what was it? This one. Because it's the same price if I were to chant by myself. So Let's just buy this one real quick. Oof. There we go. 655. Finally. And now we're just gonna enchant this thing. Or put like what's it called? Fuel tanks, drill engines, modules and stuff. And I'll be with you in a sec. Alright, so I've just finished upgrading my 655, and I have the titanium, fuel tank, amber, ruby polish, and sunnyside goblin egg. I couldn't get the best stuff because I only have 60 mil left, but it's the best I could do with the money I had. And let's do some tests real quick. So yeah. Alright, so now I'm gonna be doing a 1 minute timer to see how much I'll make. So let's get to it. Alright, so it's been 1 minute. So now I'm gonna check, see how much I made real quick. 500K. Wow. So if we check 500K times 60, 30 mil an hour. I mean, that's a 10 mil increase from my last time. From my what's it called? From my other drill. So that's pretty nice. Alright, so we've finally completed the 100 hours. Well, from the time it took to get Heart Mountain 7, it's more like 150 hours, but 100 hours looks a lot better in the thumbnail. But anyway, we've completed our goal, so I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Since this video took me like 30 plus hours just to edit alone, so a like and a subscription would be much appreciated. And just want to let you guys have a nice day. So peace.